Hello everybody, this is Kiyoshi here and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be reviewing the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse the Target exclusive Starro complete Build-A-Figure. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's take a look at the figure. Here we have the complete Starro Build-A-Figure. Very cool. One of the larger and better overall sculpture of a Build-A-Figure from McFarlane Toys. We've seen a few in the past, but this one is really unique. First off, of course, is the shape. Of course, I would have hoped it could be even bigger because that's how Starro is supposed to be. But being this size, I think it's pretty cool enough already. Let's scale it. I think it's around 12.5 to 13 inches tall. Yeah, it's a decent size, definitely, for a collection. And also, I really like all the details going, with this figure. We'll show you guys like a closer look. But so far, has been an amazing figure. I had a lot of fun to build it. It was very easy to build. Basically, just attach this part, the back, the leg, and then the face. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got to collect 5 different toys to build this figure. Wait, sorry. You got to collect 4 different figures to build this complete toy. And there are 5 pieces to complete it. And also each of these parts includes a small, tiny Starro, or these whatever attackers are called. Anyways, I'm a huge fan of Starfish. That's the reason why I want to collect this. I actually don't really care who Starro is, or I don't really know a lot about Starro besides, from the Suicide Squad. But still, I do like Starfish. So having a Starfish-like alien Starro figure is amazing. Cool. And now let's take a look, like a closer look. First, we have the eyes. Yeah, here's 3 different eyes. Here, it's all translucent plastic. You can see the underneath, what's underneath. And then the rest is just all the details going through this figure. It's amazing. Just gonna show you guys all the details, not to mention about the purple. Purple has always been a mysterious color. It always means magic. This is a very unique and magical figure. And yeah, all these tiny Starros can be removed, which we'll show you guys. And the best part about these is all of these are slightly different. I mean, the tiny one, they gave us 4 of these. You would have thought they would give us identical sculptures, but actually they're different. The eyes are positioned differently. The legs are somewhat positioned differently. They look very similar, but they are actually very different as well. And then here we have the back. The back is amazing, but if you have RCD or something, be careful. There's a lot of tentacles going through. I wish there could be a little bit more different color, other than just purple in general, but I think still pretty cool. We have different like layers of or different color scheme of purple. We've seen darker purple and lighter purple. That's cool, but look at all these tentacles. Pretty unique in a way. And here is the centerpiece, the mouth. The mouth is really wicked as well. Yeah, just a lot of detail they put into the sculpture of this thing, which I do love. Let's take a look at that smaller thing. I'm just gonna show you one of the 4. These are very cool too. You're supposed to, attach to an action figure, like controlling their mind. I think in a movie, they're being attached to the face, but in the comic, maybe they're to the body. I have no idea, but that's at least what it looks like. You attach these to action figures' body. It shows a way of controlling them. All right. And in terms of articulation, honestly, these are just bendy wires. There isn't any joint movements or anything. I think, I don't know if you like it. I like it because, it wouldn't ruin the entire overall look of Starro. These are all under bendy wire, so you can bend them whenever way you want it. I'm just going to keep my thing the way it is, like this, because I want it to look like a starfish as it is. But yeah, pretty cool. My only unfortunate dislike of this figure is it did not come with any stand, or there's no way for it to stand by itself. No matter how hard you try to position this or bandy wire it, you know, with these legs, even you put it up front and the heaviness of this figure, it's not gonna stand on itself. You know, you gotta have to lay it next to a wall or get a stand of some sort. I've seen people grabbing this part, like the stand is grabbing the teeth right here to give it a little kick on standing. And I've also seen people, you know, put like a little stand right there like this, like a picture frame, you know, photo frame, like this. And I've also seen people like just grabbing the two legs, having a stand like that. I've also seen people having it just sitting it flat on the surface, like so. I think for the time being, I'm just gonna have him hang on the background like this, you know, against the wall. But maybe over time, I'm gonna have him just flat down, like just relax on the desk. But yeah, I'm happy with it. And also it's a very easy build. Yeah, surprisingly very easy build. You just need 4 figures, but those 4 figures are not all released at once, unlike Hasbro. You know, usually McFarlane Toys always release, no, not always, sometimes they release everything at once. But for this particular Starro, I think they started with in February with the first figure and ended with November, the second, the fourth last figure. So that was cool. Not cool. It takes almost, I don't know how many months to build this, but the result, it's great. And this is Target exclusive, which is not the worst. You know, we have a lot of Targets, at least in my area, so it's not that difficult. And also you can always go to Target.com if your local Target does not have these. I got all of my figures from Target.com, so I didn't even spend the time toy hunting at all. But regardless, I think Target exclusives are still, if you want to collect something that's Target exclusive, it's a lot easier as compared to Walmart exclusive. We all know the pain. But yep, so here is just my quick review and show off, I guess, mainly show off of the Starro Build-A-Figure, the completed figure from the McFarlane Toy DC Multiverse line. And I'll give this figure maybe a 7.5 out of 10. It's great. I don't know what to do with it, but it's great. You know, like I said, I love Starfish. It's one of my favorite fish, or sea creatures. This resembles that. This is exactly that, but the alien version of that. That makes it very unique for adding to my collection. But yeah, overall, as an action figure, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's just not the greatest. You know, if this is a lot bulkier and bigger, like this is around 12.5 to 13 inches. If they gave us maybe a 20-inch figure, I don't know if that's ever possible. Even a 19 or 18-inch figure, even more gigantic and more bulkier. This is still considered pretty slim here. I feel like that might add a different dimension or likeness to this alien-like figure, you know? But anyways, I still think it's a cool figure to collect. It's not hard, especially if you want to collect it now. I don't think this is that difficult to find. You can still find all 4 of the individual packages to build this figure. Maybe one of those 4 figures, the Batman figure, maybe a little bit harder to get, or not harder to get. They're all easy to get. Maybe the Batman figure will cost a little bit more if you go through the second market, if Target.com no longer has that. But the other 3 figures should be very affordable and easy to collect. And also there's a bunch of sellers who are just selling the individual Build-A-Figure parts, which you can take a look as well. So yep, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye.